Hello and welcome to today's free trading video and market analysis. I'm your host, Kenny, Senior Research Analyst with the MiniAnalyst.com. First thing we're looking at is a chart of the E-mini Russell Futures contract. This is the market, the stock market, small caps. And what do we have here? We're looking at our proprietary indicators. First thing we noticed today, well, we had yesterday fully bullish, and as you can see, the market was markedly higher, ran into a little bit of trouble there late in the session, but overall a nice up day for the market. Well, where did that come from? Well, you look here, a little bit choppy over here. It's fully bearish, a little bit of bullish divergences, a little bit of bullish divergences there. What do you get? You get a higher move, but what do we see here this next day? And of course, this was Wednesday. We had a positive momentum divergence, not momentum, but a positive divergence, and positive divergence there. Nice little uptrend. This had already moved to the bullish side, and what do? We get a nice pop higher. First indication was that right there. Go ahead and buy that. Boom. What happens? But still struggling. This is the U.S. stock market, and this is '08. So far this year, we've seen a lot of struggles in the U.S. stock market. A little bit of a choppy trade since January 17th. Hoping to break out of this range. Doesn't look like it's going to happen now, but we'll see. But it certainly looks like we're just at the high end of the range. This resistance up here around 725 in the ER2. Excuse me. But so what happens? Then we go into Thursday. Nice positive divergences here, bullish divergences there, a little bit of trouble there, a little bit of trouble there. What do we have? We have some trouble in price. But where are we? Still diverging positively, not quite to bullish side. What do we get right here? Switches to green actually. Early there, switches to green, switches to green. Right here was the last one, right around there, right at the trend. Moving to green in price. Boom, you buy. What do you get? A nice move higher in discretionary perspective. You get the nice move higher. So where we stand today? Um, well, what do we see? What do you guys see? Negative divergences. A little bit of bullish there, but quickly to the red side. Certainly diverging here, falling, and certainly even now. But here's the biggest divergence right here. Definitely a different color green than this bright bullish green right here. And certainly uh, we're going to go ahead and, sorry about that, we're going to go ahead and just pause real quick, see what's going on. All right, sorry about that. We're going to go ahead and continue. We're looking at the market. There we are. There we are. 712.40. 712.40 in the ER2. Got some negative divergences here. Still a little bit bullish here, but that's just indicative of the choppy environment. You're going to get these mixed indications. A little bit bullish there. Still negative here, but trying to switch over. Definitely a choppy market environment with resistance. So that's where the indicators are suggesting. Bit difficult to navigate those, but as you can see, you certainly can with the indications. But we are negative to choppy, certainly below the trend. Certainly have this major resistance. So definitely looking for lower price movement. We're going to go ahead and switch over to look at the daily chart of the S&P market right there, and we'll go ahead and just minimize that. So we're just looking at the market, and there we are at 1385. There we are at that. Remember that key, very key Fibonacci level, right around 1388, I believe it was. Well, no, 1393.67. So around 1395 to 1400. Very strong resistance in the S&P. Nice little flag pattern, hybrid cup and handle, just all kinds of things going on. Ascending wedge, so we could break higher here, but just look at this price movement. Just doesn't suggest to me that we're going to. Having said that, from an official market timing perspective, we are bullish. A little bit of a gray bias there because of this mother of all indications and 50% full bearish bias there. But from an official standpoint, this 30 and 20, that's where we stand. That's where we'd like to trade. So we're definitely bullish. Got some ascending stuff going on. Certainly bullish here in terms of directional movement. Intermediate term bullish as well. Momentum's all bullish. So we'll see where we go. But right now, definitely want to, on a discretionary basis, be keeping it close to the vest and get in and out quick because we're getting some pretty strong moves, some pretty volatile moves. But that's where the market stands. Obviously, very strong resistance. If we get above 1410, 1420, thank you. We will finally be out of this. Look at this, January 17th. This should be January 17th right here probably. Yep, January 17th. That's when we came into this range. That was the swing low of the earlier range. So 1378, 1380, right around there. And so that's where we stand. Definitely want to get above that. We are above that, 1380, so we need to get above 1410, 1420 to see some bullishness. If not, we'll just go right back down here to 1270 to 1300. So that's where we stand in the S&P. Just look at a couple things. We've had a lot of interest in our swing system 5.0. Had a bad trade in our swing system 5.0. Not a bad trade. You can't have a bad trade. But just nailing every turn. Buy, sell, sell, buy. And we were short, but these errant moves that I aforementioned, errant moves got stopped out right at the high. I don't know if the guys were gunning for our stops or what. They should be hidden, but you never know. Got stopped out right at the high, but just jumped right back in on the short side in the market, catching some more profits for our Swing System 5.0. If you're interested in subscribing to that, we are offering a current special of you can trade up to 2 lots in this system for $500 for 3 months. So it's a pretty good deal. And here's our Day Trader 5.0, continuing to put up the gains, put up the winners. Same thing. If you guys want to trade 2 lots of this, you can do it for $500 for 3 months. And there you go. Nice little short position around 12,830, I guess. So a nice 50 points in profit. And or more. Nice little winner there, winner there, winner there. Would have been nice to trail that. Beautiful winners there, beautiful winners there. There's a loss. Oh, look at that. More winners. Winner, winner, winner. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 to 2. 10 winners to 2. 2 losers. Looking very nice. So we're going to go ahead and switch over, since we're running out of time, to look at where we've been on fire. All you guys have been interested in the MAFX, and rightfully so. We're going to go ahead and just pull that up right now. That should be right there. This is kind of a 13-day snapshot of our futures. And kind of interesting things. Dual Day Trader DS has been very nice. And we might get a... I don't know if you guys are going to hear that or not. Okay, so yeah, the Dual Day Trader DS up 47% on a $5,000 account just in the last 13 days. And the actually the MAFX Lite, I don't know if I'll be able to show you guys that, but the MAFX Lite has been, let's see. Well, this is an account that we had started on, and that's not the right one. So we're going to go ahead and close that and pull up this and this. This account started on MAFX Lite on, I believe, April 2nd. No, April 3rd. And this is a real account. I guess you guys can see that. Account balance 0. That's when it started. On April 3rd. MAFX Lite. So there you guys saw that. And where are we at today? I think we're losing a little bit of money. We're up about $100, but there you are. So there we are. This is a $10,000 account. $6,184. Losing $10 today, but that happens. $6,184 since April 2nd, so less than a month. 60% return on just a $10,000 account. And of course, that's a client's real account. We just happen to have up. Thought we might show it to you. If you look over at the longer term, up 275%. I know you guys were wanting to get it at 200%. Just gained another 75% on the portfolio. So the MAFX and MAFX Lite, this is actually 38 days. These are 13 days in the futures. And so just wanted to run out of time. Sorry about that, but can tell you guys about a special. You can still save today, you video heads. You can enter promo code, go to MAFX Lite, enter promo code video, and you will save $300 off this subscription price. So I hope you guys are interested. Obviously making $6,000, over $6,000 in less than a month. Yeah, as you can see, a very good return on your investment. I hope you guys are having a great week, and have a great weekend. We'll see you next time.